Headline news most affecting Chilliwack this week. A local state of emergency extended with the snowmelt. Once again, we're in the middle of a high stream flow advisory. A new hotel replacing the now demolished Best Western, and Omicron playing havoc for the schedules of the Chilliwack Chiefs and the UFV Cascades. Our special guest this week includes Katie Frecon of Dark Time News and photographer and artist Vicki Legere. All right, Chilliwack, let's get started. And our top story. Somehow, Pineapple Express just does not have the same sinister ring as Atmospheric River. But that is what we are dealing with again. As the torrent of rain hit us, the rapid snowmelt was on. The Fraser Valley Regional District issued an extension of a local state of emergency as well as that high stream flow advisory. Now, this gives the FVRD the power to issue evacuation orders. Localized flooding in the valley and avalanches along major highways in the interior are once again the major concern, as are potholes. Public schools were back in session after a one-week delay issued by the province. Concerns from parents and teachers about masking, ventilation, and COVID protocol were the hot topics on social media. Omicron numbers are going through the roof. Now, it should take about 10 days to see if there's any major outbreak issues with public schools in the light of the reopening. Meanwhile, Fraser Health has increased COVID booster clinics throughout the valley. That includes Chilliwack Mall. That location now open Sunday to Thursday, and you are asked to book a time through Fraser Health. Chilliwack lost a hotel in 2021 as the Best Western off Lickman and Highway 1 was demolished to make way for an industrial park. This past week, the Holiday Inn Express and Suites opened on Yonge, just off of Highway 1. Now, this has been in the planning phase since 2016. It's tucked behind a Petro-Canada and not that far away from Elements Casino. Now, this was a soft launch, and the website stating that bookings for February are now available. Everybody loves a parody, especially those of us in media, when the finger is pointed at us. Katie Frecon in Hope has done just that with her YouTube channel called Dark Time News. It's also on Facebook and TikTok. chillTV spoke with reporter Katie Frecon on the concept and how much fun she's actually having with this. That interview is coming up in just a few minutes. Chilliwack Visual Artists Association has started a multimedia presentation at the O'Connor Gallery at the Chilliwack Cultural Center. This exhibit focusing on the unique natural expressions of the featured artists through various visual art mediums, both in the abstract and the realistic images. The diversity of the artists' interpretations is, quote, stimulating, emphasizing how nature is both all around us and deep within us. And Vicki Legere, who is with the association, who also operates V-Art Photography, spoke with us from the exhibit on that show. It runs into February. That interview is in just a few minutes' time. After a few stops and starts, and some more stops and starts, the Chilliwack Independent Film Festival finally gets going this weekend with over 40 films available online and in person at the Cottonwood Cinemas. The in-person showings are the 14th to the 16th of this month, with the virtual showings available online until the end of the month. And all the details can be found on the festival website. chillTV's News of the Week, and we are having a live hookup in Hope with our correspondent Katie Frecon, who is with Dark Time News. Now, Katie, we've been watching your faux news, if you will. Folks, if you don't know how to pronounce it properly. What inspired you, or who inspired you, to do these incredible newscasts to social media and make fun of people like me?
Great. Yes. Hi, Don. Nice to be here with you today. So this started back in November when we were having all the flooding here in Hope, and news crews weren't able to come in and sort of give the people what was happening here on the ground. So I started with some simple Facebook Lives, and then I think being stuck in my house with my children inspired me to really make a news broadcast out of it. And it just sort of took off from there, I guess you could say.
Yeah. You even have an audience, which is incredible. I can hear them. Do you have any theatrical background, or is this just something that, hey, this is going to be a good idea, let's have some fun with it?
Well, it's funny you ask because I did receive 2 drama awards in high school. So, yes,
Okay.
I definitely come from a theatrical background. Absolutely.
Where'd you go to high school?
Hope Secondary School.
Ah, okay, you're a Hope girl. Got it. So you
I
probably
am.
you know the likes of Brian McKinney and Laura Carter, Ryan Villiers, and speaking of Ryan, the one with the Grinch was absolutely priceless. Where do we take this from here? Are you signing a major television contract, or are you just hoping that something like Chill TV can ruin your career?
My inbox is open, so I'm really open to any possibility at this point. And if nothing comes along, I probably will still do this.
Well, there's a career, somewhat.
I would hope so. Yes, yes. Can't let this talent go to waste, can we?
Well, exactly. And I see you've spared no expense on your set. I do hope you can write it off as a business expense.
I'm gonna try my best. Absolutely.
And I love the audience, the live audience in the background. Now, Katie, on a somewhat serious note, so you're still going to do Facebook. Do you have a YouTube channel set up yet?
I do. I do have a YouTube channel, Dark Time News. I'm on TikTok, Dark Time News, and I'm on Instagram, Dark Time News.
Okay, and we'll definitely plug you on our end as well. Katie Frecon, our reporter in Hope, phenomenal job. And just to let you know that I'm going to hold on to my job. So if you were thinking of trying to, we're just laying down the ground rules. That
It's a cutthroat industry. I make no promises.
Okay, you've been around. We can tell you've been around this business. Seriously, Katie, thanks a bunch for having some fun with us. We'll talk soon.
Thank you. Back to you, Don.
And you're watching Chill TV's News of the Week. Chill TV's News of the Week in conversation with Vicki Legere. Normally we would talk about photography at V-Art. In a way, we are going to be doing this, but there's a big show at O'Connor Art Gallery at the Chilliwack Cultural Center. Vicki, correct me on this, it's the Chilliwack Visual Artists Association?
Yes, it is.
Okay, and the name of the show is?
Natural Expressions.
All right. Now, this is more than just showing off your photography. How many artists are involved, and what type of displays can we find at the O'Connor Gallery?
There are 21 artists that are participating in this particular show.
And this is ranging from photography to oils and paints and that?
Oh, it certainly has some photography in it, which is mine and one other artist. We have acrylics, we have oils, we have glass work, we have multimedia, we have pine needle, we have three-dimensional work. I'm not quite sure how to describe it, but they're funky little baskety things.
That works.
They're delightful. I just don't know how to describe them. And there's art pieces made with clockworks, and there's some very special pottery work as well.
Now, the show to January the 12th was the first day. This runs for almost a month now?
Yes, it runs from today until February the 19th.
And even if there are admission is free. Now, even if there is a show in the theater, that means you guys are still open, though, because if anybody can come in and take a look.
We're open in the evenings, usually if there's a show in the theater, but just from 6:30 until 7:30. Once the show is in, then we show on the gallery.
Okay. Now, is there a separate website for the Visual Arts Association, or is that strictly a Facebook thing for you guys?
Well, we have our Facebook page, but we do have the O'Connor Art Gallery website. So it's not, if you look up Chilliwack Visual Artists Association, it should link you to the O'Connor Art Gallery, and that's where our website resides.
And like you, some of the other artists will be sitting in and answering questions over the next couple of weeks?
Yes, for the most part, it's going to be CVAA members that gallery sits. So we're available to answer any questions and fill in, information above a artist biography, little binder there that's got artist statements. But we do have some volunteers who are not members of the CVAA, but for the most part, it's all members that will be gallery sitting.
Vicki Legere, with this incredible show that's at the O'Connor Art Gallery. Thanks again for joining us on Chill TV.
All right. Thank you so much, and come on down and see the show.
Chill TV Sports, due to the Omicron concerns, all the January UFV volleyball and basketball games this month will be played without fans in the stands. Steve Tuckwood, the Director of Athletics and Campus Recreation, stated, "With all the disruptions in the schedule this year, our focus is to complete the regular season. And to do that, the health of the athletes is paramount." Now, the Chilliwack Chiefs and the Coquitlam Express have agreed to move an upcoming game scheduled for Wednesday, January 19th to this Saturday, January 15th at the Chilliwack Coliseum. The cancellation of the BC Hockey League All-Star Weekend provided teams and fans with an opportunity to play and attend games on Saturday at the Coliseum. Future West Moto, which races outdoors under the banner of BC Motocross, and indoor racing under the Canadian Arena Cross Championships, are going to be back at it next month, February 5th and 6th at Heritage Park. Now, masking rules are in place, and information can be found on their website page as well as their Facebook page. Chill TV weather, it's clouds and showers and snow melt heading into the weekend, and the high around 7. If you'd like to participate in reporting news in Chilliwack and you have a story you think we should know about, you can always send us a note to news@chilltv.ca. We'd love to hear from you. That's the news this week. I'm Don Lehn.